We are live, sir.
Okay, very good. Welcome to 34th or 35th day.
37 it is.
Okay, welcome to the 37 days. It's going to continue for 365. This is, we have to contribute to society. And this is one of the methods of contributing to society to uplift society, uplift humanity, uplift creation. So I offer this as a contribute. And whenever you offer it, it is free, it is charitable, it is done without any expectations. Okay? So it has to be from the heart, very core of the heart, that you're offering the contribution, you're spending time. Everything, see, it doesn't have to be money. Everything is actually translated to wealth and money. Time is also money. You understand? So if you're contributing time, if you're contributing your service, heartfelt service, then that is considered as a contribution, that is considered as a service, that is considered as a charity also. So giving charity just money doesn't make sense. Giving knowledge which is going to uplift them and make them better makes more sense. That is why people establish organizations. So another service which I want to implement is wherever I am, every month for people to come to me to have a free group session to overcome their problems. That is beyond this. Okay. So free session every month. So that is another thing I decided to do. So you have to understand, I'm going to take you very deep today inside. You are alive due to the soul, guru, divine, and absolute complex inside you, inside your body. So there is, without our knowing, there is a power traveling through the whole system of the body. Whole system of the body in order for you to be alive. So it is involuntarily happening. It is happening without your knowledge. While we are focused totally on the outside, all our senses on the outside. It's good to learn. It's good to go to school. It's good to get educated. To live in this culture, in this community, in this city, in this country. And we have to follow those ways to make an income to fulfill our needs. Remember this. Okay? But who provided all this thing? Creation, right? Who provided creation? The creative force, which some people called as God, Allah, it's a creative force. Krishna, Lord Krishna, for example. So this creative force is keeping you alive. And inside that creative force is also divinity. There are various qualities. So that divine force is also available to you. And again, the teacher force, the inner voice, the guiding, the Sarathi is also available inside. And of course, the soul is available inside. So all these things are inside us, and they are passing their energy, and their force is going through every aspect of our body involuntarily. We don't know how digestion happens, for example, how thinking happens. It is because of this flow. So we are focusing always on the outside, not the inside. The moment we will become, now that you got to know today, we start voluntarily asking these forces to flow through you. Involuntary flow is okay. Now you're asking involuntarily their power to flow. That means you have really understood and you're asking it to flow. And you can make this flow more and more by being inside their space. Inside their space. That is, by being deep into the heart, in the soul. That's why I place my hands on the heart to start the exercise. So asking the soul power to propel you, to do the momentum, to make you move. So whatever you're doing, whether breathing, seeing, looking, talking, walking, whatever you're doing, we want to feel that power. We say, hey, we acknowledge your presence. We want to feel that power. So the moment you feel the power, you will start seeing that things are becoming easy. So there are different levels. So the moment you seek, will you assist me? Will you make me feel this power? You're partnering. You're already partnering. So that means you're seeking a voluntary participation, of voluntary partnering with you in order for you to succeed in this life, in order for you to fulfill your unique purpose in this life, in order for you to fulfill all the needs, all the desires and everything. So it's not just you thinking that I'm the body, I have to do everything. Now you have said, okay, I'm doing it with the power of my soul. And as you go deeper into the soul, you go into the power of your knowingness, the teacher aspect, the sarathi, the assisting, the inner voice, the intuition. So you start feeling that decision ability coming very easily to you. What is right, what is wrong, everything. And you feel that additional thing. When you're moving, you get the confidence and everything. Yes, that is what is right. That is what I'm supposed to do. That is what I'm doing. So that becomes, there'll be no doubt anymore. You will not think about it. You will not have a doubt. And now, as you go deeper down. See, in the beginning, it's all about me. The body wants to do everything for itself. Then it is me and my family. At the soul level, it is me, my family, and success. But the moment as you become deeper into the thing and seek the voluntary participation and the movement of the force of the divine, now you are not on just power steering, single power steering of a car's steering wheel. See, before we had to push. That's all. So you are struggling. This is struggling to drive your life. The moment you let go and go into the soul, it becomes easier. This is power steering. Now, this power steering can be further propulsed by doing divine. And that is the time it's all about we. And when it comes to we, it's all about all humanity. You have start getting feeling to serve everything. You want to do the charity service, which they talk about. Basically, your charity and service should not be giving money. It should be giving your service with an aim of uplifting that person to a higher level. That is what the divine force inside us seeks. That is the will of the divine, the will of the soul. Your will is your will for your personality. But when you start getting into those three wills, you go from being I, me, my, to we, everybody else. That's the feeling you start getting. You consider everybody as your family. That is why the organization's name is Dr. Ramesh's Potent Family. And family doesn't mean just my family members, it's everyone. And then we go deeper. So I wanted you to understand why we place our hands on the heart. We are seeking the voluntary partnership, not involuntary partnership, not assumed partnership, voluntary partnership. And you are acknowledging that, yes, you're all my partners and I am fulfilling whatever you seek for me to do as an individual, for me to do as a family person, for me to do as a citizen, for me to do as a nation, everything. So nation comes in, we come in. So that is when contribution comes in. Today I was talking to you about contribution. The second contribution I want to give is ask them to do the healing so they could take charge of the reins. They should start fulfilling the will of their birth, the will of the creative force inside them to fulfill their birth. That assures success. And when you are in these areas, when you enter these areas in the heart, you're automatically in that environment. You stepped in from the human environment to the soul realization, enlightenment environment. You start becoming wiser. Then you start becoming divine. When you go deeper, and your qualities are divine, you start behaving. That means you start helping everybody without any telling anybody. It comes automatically from within. You don't have to announce that I am this, I am that. No, there's no I now. We are. There's no I, my, me. It's we are. And when we go deeper into that, when we come to the absolute, that is the state of us, all of us, all of us. So you're stepping into different levels of existence, different dimensions. From the human dimension of environment, which is polluted, you start stepping into the dimension of the soul, of wisdom, of realization, of understanding. You step into the dimension. All that is available in that dimension is available for you. All that is available in that kingdom is available for you. And the moment you step into the divine inside the heart, you are stepping into the heavenly dimension of the gods. That is all the qualities of them, each one. And the moment you step in, you start resonating and vibrating like that. Because that is what is normal for you to start resonating as per the environment. So all those characteristic qualities start waking up inside you. And then you further step in deeper into your heart, into that single point, the absolute. And that, the field of that is so massive. It's the whole of creation. All the cosmoses, all the universes inside. It's that big. So you start accessing and becoming a co-creator, because that's the creator's world. That's the kingdom of the ultimate. And there's a vibration there, or a frequency there, or there is something, a power there, let us say. When you step in, you start also automatically resonating with that power, rising up to that level of power. That is when you become the co-creator. That is when you become the co-creator. That means creator-like. And you fulfill the will of the co-creator because he wanted you to be a co-creator, and fulfill that will, which is your individual, unique, co-creative ability and co-contribution. Everybody is important. Everything is important. Every part of you is important. So this is the stages of evolution of humanity. And once we start reaching soul realization, it comes into a silver age. And then when you go up to the divine, it becomes a golden age. When you go to the diamond, it becomes the diamond brightness, absolute brightness, which is shining through you. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have to be there. You have to be. Your being automatically works. So understood why we need to start the intention resolve exercise. It starts the process of you being able to sink in deeper into those centers to access everything and to be everything. One after the other. So be realized, self-realized, be self-enlightened, be divinely realized, be divinely enlightened, be absolutely realized as a co-creator, and absolutely enlightened. That is the brightest diamond hue. Second is golden like silver. So these are the things when we see all these gods and everything, we see a certain halo around them. It's of a different color, different level. So this is what is happening. So today I wanted to address this. Automatically, while we addressed and you got deeper understanding of why you're doing the intention resolve exercise and how you make it a reality, how you, let's say my intention resolve is to be realized. Yes, it will happen. My intention realization is to be provided for. Yes, at every level. My intention realization resolve is to be able to be whatever it is at the material level, multi-millionaire, I want this car, everything. It has to come. And the force of all these four partners has to flow through you. Only when the force of all these four partners. And how do you access the flow? By voluntarily knowing that it exists and you asking, besides the involuntary flow, please be voluntarily flowing through. Okay. That's it for today. Ask me questions now. Today was just the Sat Sang part. There's a tremendous growth. I grew tremendously in my understanding and realization. Every one of you grew. Not just me, everyone. All the time we are growing, all the time we are learning. And it is your presence. I acknowledge it is your presence which gave me the empowerment, your collective presence, to be able to understand this deeply, which I have never understood. And I spoke about it today. Now it's crystal clear for me because of the collective presence of all of you, which has ensured that I get this deeper understanding. It's not just me, it's all of us. And all of us also are seeking that knowledge. Ask me questions. I'm all yours. I'll try to answer. Sunil, today we didn't do the exercise. Doesn't mean the exercise did not happen. The fact that you understood deeper, it will happen better. Yes, Sunil, anything?
No question yet, yeah.
No question. Anybody has any question? Think about it now. What have you understood? Pause for some time. You may be in a thoughtless state. Do I have a question? Do I need to resolve or understand something? If not now, you will. And I've also told you it's so simple to achieve. Huh? No need to leave the house and go to the mountains. Huh? You are going into that center of the mountain inside your heart. That's all. Please fulfill your responsibilities. Don't run away. Stay where you are. You can access everything. Okay, good. Now tell me, are you all feeling peaceful? Are you all feeling wise? Are you all feeling that you understood something? So you can write. You can write you For understood. If you feel wiser than what you were, W. Peaceful, write P. If it's clarity, write C. You're actually in all the 4 dimensions at this moment. Why? I went down to all the 4 dimensions voluntarily. All of you are in this collective. You will all resonate. Kamal, all 3 of you, you showed me all 3 of you. God bless you. I saw all 3 of you.
Yeah, thank you, Doc. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamal. Thank you, Dr. Rami. Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Yes, somebody has written, wow, so many people writing so many things. Yes. In the YouTube also, please write. Is there anything which we need to decipher in Mongolian? Sunan
Sir.
Shimik, there is one. Yeah, bolo.
In YouTube, there is a question. If we attain that stage, do we take another birth or this will be the last birth? From Rosh, I think.
Who's it? Rosh.
Rosh, name is not completed.
Okay. So I want to tell you one thing, Rosh, whatever it is, if I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. It depends on what your intention and resolve is. Do you want to take another birth? So don't go by what is programmed. Go by what is your body inside asking you. What is the guru aspect, the sarati, the intuitive, the inner voice asking you? Do I need to take another birth? Can I live forever? Can I get out of all these things and understand myself on my own? So basically, when you come to this stage, there is no birth and death. That's my understanding. When you reach that stage, ultimate stage, and being there constantly, that is mukti. And mukti means not birth and death. Mukti means only freedom. Freedom from all what you're talking about. It could be birth and death, but freedom from everything. You're really free to be as you want to be. Because you're already in the co-creative realm. You're already in the ultimate heaven. And all of it is here. It's not far away. Everything is here. So there were people who lived thousands of years as per what is written in the scriptures. And we all thought, I thought, what nonsense, how is it possible as a doctor? But now I understand that there were deep systems in the ancient times, which I had heard when I was a doctor before 30, called Kaya Kalpa. Kaya Kalpa means there was a system which the Siddha medicine people, Siddha medicine came before the Vedic. In the Siddha medicine, they had a system. Of course, it ran with the families who did it, and these secrets are not revealed. And the people would come at the age of 60 to become 20 again. So they have to be completely secluded in the darkness. They don't meet anybody. They talk. That is what is written. And they're given food from under the thing, everything. They're on their own. It could be minimum is 90 days, 180 days, 270 days, and eat whatever is given to them. All that thing, the formulas which are given by that family for Kaya Kalpa. Kaya means resculpting the body. Kalpa means sculpture. And then they shed the skin, they shed so many things. They shed the hair, new hair comes, and they would become 18 to 21. Then again, when they come to 60, they would repeat this process again and again. Okay. So this sort of a gyan or knowledge was awakened. It's available. And I created the Sampurna Kalpa system. It's not just Kaya body sculpture, sculpting the whole system. That means the heart, the whole soul aspect and everything, that is all inside all whatever different levels of existence, Anna center, Mano center, Prana center, Jnana center, Bhagya center, Atma, Ananda center, Atma center, plus the whole body. The whole body from outside to inside, that process can be started without having to be secluded, only to follow for a year or so to become biologically younger and younger, which is measurable. That's called Sampurna Kalpa system. And this Sampurna Kalpa system is what we will do, the starting process, the initiation in October 15th to September 15th. This is the first time we're doing it. And we want you to create the destiny which you want. It's called Destiny Solution Retreat plus Sampurna Kalpa. Lots of things. It's amazing how it's coming together, how the human body has the ability to do all this. I'm not taking, I'm just understood how the human body can do. I give you the instruction of how the human body can do. You have to follow through and achieve it. And it is measurable. Even medically measurable, visibly measurable, objectively measurable, subjectively measurable, investigatively measurable. It's possible. So that's the answer to Rush. Yes, only create the intention and resolve. Human body is so beautiful, so powerful. It is exactly one which can become the co-creator because it is made like the creator, greater being. Next question. Okay. Soren Chimik, there is a question for you in Mongolian. Yep. Speak up.
Buyer's question, and that person said, teacher, I lose my energy a lot. And how do I actually remain my energy? Because especially I feel the energies of the people. When I feel the energy of the people, I lose my energy fast. My energy goes down fast. So how to remain my energy?
Create an intention and resolve for this. Exactly right, this question. And that is the intention and resolve you have. And then you start doing this every day. Already you've been doing it for so many days. It will start filling up. It will start, the intention will become a reality. After the intention becomes a reality, which we do here, automatically, because of your pursuing that, you will get full and you will not allow your energy to go away. See, you feel weak when you're already weak. The energy is low, you're giving away. But when you are full and overflowing, they only take the overflow. So the intention and resolve is to be overflowing. Clear? So here I will tell you, Haram, Harim, Haram, Saha, Suryaya, Namaha. So after you create the intention resolve, see what is the meaning of this. So what is your intention and resolve? What is that seed you want to sow? To be able to be full of energy, to be able to not lose energy with somebody else, to be able to full. That's your intention and resolve. That's that seed you're sowing. When you sow the seed, then you need to nourish it, nurture it every day. You have to water that seed for it to grow. That is why we are watering the seed. Let us water that seed to become a full tree, right? How it is. So once you start watering that seed, that is haram. That means haram means what? This sowing the seed. Harim means for me. I'm not talking from translation or language, please. It's for me. Why? My understanding. Okay. Harim means when you start nurturing, it's growing into a sprout, to a sapling, to a plant, to a full grown is going to be up till that. Haram means growing into a full blown tree, offering fruits. Only need one fruit to eat in a day. There is so much of fruit others can eat. That's the state you want. To become the tree of the provider without losing anything and being there always, always, always. The tree is existing always. Every year it is fruiting. That process is continuously happening. I want to grow that. I want to be that tree who uplifts myself, uplifts humanity, uplifts the whole of creation. Now understood how the intention resolve works, you're actually sowing the seed. And when you're doing it every day, you're nurturing it. There is nothing which you cannot do. You can do everything what the creator can do because you are like the creator. And all you need to do is believe it. If you don't believe it, if you don't practice it, if you don't make it a reality, it will not happen. We are living in the beliefs of others. I want you to live in the belief of yours. At least what I told you is based on my understanding and I'm giving you that knowledge. I'm contributing it. Right? Okay. Second question. I think it's really powerful what's happening today. Second question. Yeah, should I? Yeah, I'm
Okay.
coming.
Yes. Next question comes from Hoyek Muhchimik. How do I remove the worries? I'm getting worried about people. For people.
Very simple. Now, I just told you, write the intention and resolve, sow the seed, nurture the seed, become the tree. Same. So you will become worryless. You're creating the tree of the fruit of the tree is being worryless. So please write it in the resolve form or write it in the detailed form and come and be here every day so that all of us together are able to collectively come to the state to nurture your plant. Nurture each other's plant, each other's seed. Okay, next question. I'm making it very simple to understand that you are able to do the impossible. And how do you do that? Focus, attention, awareness into the heart, coming to that state of being in the silence when you can create the sowing of the seed, nurturing of the seed, everything. And the seed is that sentence. And there are 3 seeds you're sowing. One for personal life, one for professional, one for purpose. It's that simple. You can overcome any disease. You will overcome aging. You can stop disease, reverse disease, prevent disease. You can become younger. You can become biologically younger and younger and younger. At the moment, I'm 73 years old. By the end of this year, my biological age will be 63. And next year, it'll be younger. So I'm trying to. So that takes care of everything. So that is my resolve and intention. So create your intention and resolve. Yes. Any other question? What's the third question?
Yeah, third question. Балта аав ээж нь хүн болсон болов? Okay. Тийм бах те. Yes. Teacher, can I my parents passed away. Can I meet my parents?
You can meet anyone in any space, past, present, and future. The moment, that means the desire that what is your desire? Can I meet my parents? Automatically now, you are thinking of your parents. Your essence has reached them. So whatever will be, the communication will be at the frequency level, at the wave level. Maybe you will see if you get the clever. That is also possible. So the fact that you ask this question, you will fulfill it. So it seems to be a question from the heart. It seems to be a question from the intuitive. It's just not a thought process of yours. Only the doubt is in your mind. Can I really meet? So the process is same. The simple process. Mhm. Yes. Now, Sunil, where are we? ये तो exclusive post है तुम्हारे लिए.
Yes, teacher. Last question. Last
Yes.
question comes from Nim Dalar. Nim Dalar said, my vortex has rotated faster above my neck, and I felt my body was actually tilting to the right, as if something was pulling me to the right. So why do I get pulled to my right?
I cannot answer that question. Only you will be able to answer question why to the right. Okay. So the right side is the giving hand. The left side is the receiving. So what you have to give, why you're tilting to that side, only you will know. So just to why it is tilting is for giving. That's all. Answer from my side. But from your side, what you have to give is yours. So what are you holding back? That's the thing. Change the language here. This is my understanding. You will have the deeper understanding.
Монгол орчуулга байхгүй байна.
Yeah. सुनील कुछ है और
Yes, sir.
कहाँ YouTube से?
It is from Sarla. Has anyone done Kaya Kalpa under your guidance, sir?
Oh, not Kaya Kalpa. I do Sampurna Kalpa. I don't do Kaya Kalpa. Okay. And I've been doing it for years. So when you do the process, the results have to be you. Of course, the experience, feeling, everything is there. Measurements are all there. All those changes are all there. Do you continue to pursue all those steps? Do you continue to do regularly? Do you follow the full instruction? That is up to you. I may have done at least little less than 1,000 Sampurna Kalpas. But this one is the most extensive one because I'm doing all the three. Before I used to do only the Sampurna Kalpa of the fields. That means outside. The Anna, Prana, Mano, Jnana, Ananda Koshas. And also I would do Bhagya, Atma, Koshas. This time it is the Koshas come body, come that. As per science, which I knew as a child, there are only 5 koshas, but I tell you there are 9 koshas. And each kosha is divided into 7 layers. So the one which was missing from them was the Bhagyamaya kosha. Ananda was there, Anandamaya. But Atmamaya kosha was not there. Divyamaya kosha was not there. And Param Atmamaya kosha was not there, as per what was known. Those all I realized, discovered, worked on it, that this is also there in every human being. And we can work on it and repair it. So field corrections is what I'm talking about. And this time it will be the field, body, and all. And all will be, initially we have to do measurements. We have to do all the assessments, blood tests, also medical tests, other tests, everything. We need everything for this. Understood, Sarla?
One more from Roche, same. It is, why did I felt fear inside me when my neighbor committed suicide?
Because of fear of death. Okay. Remember, neighbor committed suicide. It leaves, I mean, there was fear. The reason of committing suicide is fear. So the environment of fear exists in your neighbors, in your environment, in your community environment, because all of you were concerned about why did he commit suicide, whatever it was. So the fear is there. So when he committed suicide, there's fear inside you because of fear of death. you start becoming aware and fear of death. I still remember in the medical college in the 3rd year, one of our colleagues committed suicide. It was quite frightening for all of us. He just fixed some electricity things and all, and he switched it on and he died. And of course, he wanted to marry someone and that girl said no. That was the reason. This is what we know. And how old were we? We were just 19, 20 at the most, 3rd year. 19, 20. And he committed suicide. It was really frightening. So that is why you felt it. So, but when we step into the realm of the soul, realm of the teacher, the realm of the divine, you become fearless. For example, I never wanted my parents to die. I wanted them to be with me forever. And when family member goes away, you feel, people cry. It takes a few weeks to become all right. Strangely, I was already existing in realms. I didn't know. I didn't even cry. Not a single drop. I didn't even feel sad. I just let them go because I was in that state. And I went to the cremation ground for the first time in my life when my father passed away. I'd never been to a cremation ground. And I did everything. And I was in a state of, peace, absolute peace. So when you start dwelling, fear and all exists when you are not, you're still in your body. You're still attached to the body. Fear starts disappearing the moment you start going into the soul, into the guru, into the divya, and absolute center in the heart. You don't have to go to the big fields. You be inside. You're automatically in the states of that heavenly states, fearless state, deathless state. Rosh, deathless state. So what is deathless means? You never die. Okay. Any other question?
No, sir.
Everybody's
Not-
fine now over here. If everybody is very happy for whatever happened, I'm very happy. So I'm writing H. So all of you can also write H everywhere. And don't forget, please don't forget to share and invite people. Be there to uplift them. Start doing that. In the YouTube, like, notification, subscribe, follow, all those things. Please do it. It'll go to all the people whom you know, but you didn't send. And actually share it and write your experiences. Give them the wisdom of what you got today, that is possible. Okay, good. Who is raised the hand now? Okay, there's no raised hand. Okay.
There is one hand. It went away.
Okay. Don't forget to write H. I'm waiting for you all to write H. Everywhere. Good. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Dolgor, nothing, na? Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you.